Good morning, wet shavers. Today is Wednesday and I woke up super late today, so I'm way behind, but I have to shave anyways. So I threw on the camera. I am going to be using Spearhead shavings, Oakmoss and Sandalwood. I got this soap from my buddy Josh, FlashGross82 on Instagram. This is my second Spearhead soap this week. I'm running behind, so I'm pretty familiar with this soap and base, so I'm just kind of pressing it in my bowl. So we're gonna see how quick we can get a shave in today. So happy Wednesday, Brian here with the Wet Shave Experience. And we're gonna try to get in the quickest shave. I think I'm just gonna do 2 passes. Way overslept my alarm today. I don't know if it's the cold weather that we've been getting, just tough to get up in the morning. Was up a little too late last night, I think. And then I'm gonna finish it off with some old school Duke Cannon aftershave balm, ice cold. This is Sandalwood Bergamot. So Oakmoss Sandalwood, close. I'm going to use my King Shave synthetic tuxedo knot, and we'll see how quickly we can get things going. I'm going to bowl a lather here, so there we go, just swirling it around, and you can hear this handle's a little short. So it kind of sometimes hits the side of my bowl. And it was wet, it kind of wrung out some of the water. But I'm going to scientifically put some water in the bowl, just like that. Just some drops. And then you kind of it's on the bottom, and then I just, so I'm trying to do this for speed though. So I wanted something I could whip up quick. And I think this is gonna fit the bill, at least I hope. And oh, I'm gonna use since I used it yesterday and it's already still loaded and ready to go, the Parker Injector that I got from the supply company. And the shave is a little bit more, fairly efficient actually. I noticed later in the day, still fairly smooth. So overall, I gotta say that I'm pretty happy with it, really. I don't know that it's gonna replace my DEs in my rotation. So I'm just kind of going around. There we go, getting some lather already. I'm gonna add some more water. I just dip my fingers in my sink and just let the water drip off, drizzle it in there. And at first, when there's water in there, I kind of go a little slower so I don't splash it all over. And once it's kind of in the lather, then I get a little more at it. I kind of go around like this. Oops, a little odd angle. Came out of the bowl. And actually I should be holding the bowl this way because it's got a little thumb handle. So I can kind of hold it like that. Really getting some nice lather out of there. Let's see. Probably just a bit more water. So I don't have, I mentioned this last time I bowled, I don't have a set water addition sort of routine per se, other than I just like to add a little bit at a time and kind of because I have so many soaps and different bases, and sometimes it's a while between using the different ones, depending on what's going on, if there's a theme week or whatever. So I just kind of go slow and kind of eyeball it. Am I ready? So I just kind of go around and around, and then you can kind of go back and forth like that, but kind of getting there. So I don't have like set 2, 3 water additions or a set measurement amount that I do. I just kind of dribble some in there a little bit at a time until I kind of get the result I'm looking for. And for some soaps, that's more water than others, obviously. So anyways, I think I'm just gonna do, I mentioned 2 passes today and call it good. Man, I'm telling you, this colder weather sometimes just gets to me. It's like you don't want to wake up in the morning. And it's really not that cold, I know, comparatively to some of you guys. Some of you folks in the other areas of the country where it snows. We don't really get snow here in Eugene, but we get a lot of moisture, a lot of rain, and a lot of moisture in the air. And sometimes it could be, 40, 45 degrees, but seem a lot colder because of all the moisture in the air. So I'm just kind of putting a little bit more in there, and I think I'm gonna call it good after this addition. The Spearhead soap, to me, provides a pretty big volume of lather. We're just kind of going around, and I think we're there. Looks, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but we've got more than enough lather to do 2 passes. So that's what the face. Other than an unboxing, this is probably my shortest video, shape video. This is a really good scent, by the way. Thanks, Josh, for sending this one. I looked yesterday, or the other day, because I did Spearhead's Lavender Tonka, I think on Monday. I looked on their website, and this and the Lavender Tonka is currently sold out. So I don't know what Dennis's plans are for these 2 scents. They did sort of and he also had Bergamot Sandalwood, I think, on there. Maybe he didn't have this one anymore. I don't know. He had a couple, but this one sort of graduated from that experimental label to an actual label with a name. The other ones just kind of had to say experimental on the label, and they were black, and then they had a little label on the side to what it was. All right, let's get at it. Still on setting 5, and this thing is just super smooth. So I don't know what Spearhead's plans for other soaps and labels. Are at this point. I know they've got the C4th offering, which I'm sure is keeping them busy. And I'm running pretty late, so I think I hear some footsteps out there. Wondering if it's going to be one of the kids. Here, let me get my spray bottle. So I woke up almost an hour later than usual. Still not late for work yet, which is nice. But I usually give myself a lot more time in the morning to get ready, shave, do my quick photo or my video, then my photo for my shave of the day. I'm not sure iced is going to be the best choice now, thinking about it, on the after shave, given the weather out there, but it's not too bad. The menthol in that doesn't last too long. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. So I was using that before I started wet shaving back in June of this year. Just barely about 5 months in. Got my first real razor and wet shaving gear on Father's Day. It's almost not even cutting anything right there. Unless I didn't hear any feedback. Man, got a little slippery little soap on there. There's no knurling on this side, so, and this side is plastic, and there's some texture on that, I guess, but not a lot, so. Plenty of residual slickness on this soap. I think these sold out initially, and then I saw a post, these razors. And then I saw Super Safety razors post yesterday that they were back in stock, so. I don't know if they sold out again, but if you were looking and they were out, you might check in again. All right, I think we're gonna call that good. And it's still almost 15 minutes. I can't do anything fast. I got my mustache area. But of course that's because I bowl lathered on camera, so I would have had to do that anyways. Figure that takes me, I don't know, at least 5 minutes. I don't know how long the video is going into. I'd have to go back and look, but how long from, what I should have done is looked at the clock when I started shaving actually. Okay, well, I'm just gonna use this because I have it. This was my go-to aftershave for a long time. Obviously no alcohol in this balm. Okay, and smells good. Not too much menthol in here. I can feel a little bit of cooling, but not much. I have a mole right here. And I think I might have slightly nicked it in my hurried state this morning. Okay, anyways, all right folks, have a great Wednesday, and hopefully we'll be back tomorrow for a better shave. Thanks.